Ms Finlay.
Thank you. I really appreciate that you had this available to distribute. It's best practice in these estimates, so thank you for that. But it did turn my attention to questions that I've been getting from distillers in Tasmania and their disappointment or concern that they weren't eligible. Is that correct, that they weren't eligible for these grants?
Just through me.
I did say through you, Minister.
Yeah, sorry, just weren't looking. I wasn't sure where you were going with it.
Where would they be able to get advanced manufacturing growth support?
So, yeah, through me. So my understanding is that they're not barred from applying, but there is a competitive neutrality issue. I think that is correct, and I would ask Mr Bowles perhaps to speak to the competitive issue.
So through the Minister, in that grants program, the third program is closed now, but there will be a fourth, I think. It's closed now. But there was, one of the criteria was competitive neutrality, so they had to demonstrate that their product was unique. So for some of those, it was a harder ask. However, most of the distillers, and we work very closely with a lot of distillers and with the association as well on other support, and where they've been seeking a lot of support for us too is in market expansion. So we've done a couple of trade missions with the distillers, and they've also received accelerating trade grants. So we've given them support through other avenues.
Which would be recognising that competitive neutrality concern, those other avenues for grants are similar to what they could have achieved here, where it could have been a distilling special grant ground. Are they available for these sort of growth grants?
Ms Finlay, would you mind speaking into the microphone for Hansard? Thank you.
Are there grants that are specifically for distillers to take out that sort of competitive worry that would give them this same opportunity for growth?
Through the Minister, no, we haven't had a specific grant round for distillers, although we have had specific spirits streams to our trade missions. So, for example...
Brent, though, isn't it?
But through the other grant programs, they haven't been excluded from other grant programs.
Did the New Norfolk offer of grant have that same concern of competitive neutrality?
Sorry, that's not in this portfolio or
We're
output.
talking about distillers.
It's not in this portfolio.
Wondering whether there's any consideration to that impact on
You would
competition.
have to ask the relevant minister.
So you're happy to take questions on distilleries up until it gets awkward?
No, you'd have to speak to the relevant minister.
Well, you're the advanced manufacturing
Well, it would be a hypothetical,
minister,
and it would just be an opinion which I'm not going to give. Thank you.